What the fuck? My wife is pregnant. My 67-year-old leader got my fucking 44-year-old wife pregnant. His second wife after the first one died. Watch this be like, oh yeah, we're gonna spit out a boy now, and then I have to go refight to retake the entire empire of Carpathia already. If that's something that I have to do over and over again, I really wouldn't be surprised. I really wouldn't be surprised. I can hold court. Oh, I was like, where the hell's the court? Let's see. Despot Haramnir of Great Moravia, looking to contrite the last period has been tough on my domain. Extra expenses were required on every front. Coffers are empty. Give me money. Uh-huh. Get a weak hook on you by giving you money. I can give you even more money. Get piety. This is basically saying I don't get a weak hook. I can get... What is this? Seneschal support. Debt means bad administration. Oh, okay. I see. I see. I have no money to spare. If I get a weak hook on him, I can modify his vassal contract to get even more money out of him, like, over the long term. Basically, an investment now for more money later. As much as I'd love piety to reach that next piety level, I don't need it when my leader's, like, about to die anyway. But I'll pay him the 300, and I'll get the weak hook on him. So, now... Yeah, now I should be able to use a hook on him. Let's say if I want to get extortionate money from him. There you go. Extortionate taxes from the Kingdom of Moravia. That should probably be worth, yeah, a pretty decent amount. Pretty decent amount. That's worth like several building levels. I'll take that. Let's use the hook and modify that. You are not his rightful liege. I don't give a fuck. Alright, faced with someone's sad eyes. A grandson of someone. His acquaintance Leon. My grandson ushers him towards my throne. Boy's been at blah blah court. No one to watch over him since the death of his papa. I become my ward. Nephi will owe you a strong hook to remain your ward until he grows up. My hands are full. Become someone else's ward. Find him a home. Opinion. I mean, do I have a lot of wards? This is really no harm in this. So yeah. Well, might as well. There's no harm in this. I'll probably die before he grows up anyway. Feast under your name, mayor, blah blah. People in your realm need joyous gathering, forget their stresses. Finance a feast, even if held under your name, is good for the Byzantine Empire, though I would expect a favor and recompense. Very well, I accept. He gets a weak hook on me. Of course. Perhaps we can arrange something. Let's see. 81% that he doesn't want a favor. Yeah, let's put the diplomacy challenge to the test. Disagrees, withdraw. You know, I always get the worst one. Like, without fail, I always get the worst option. All the time. Every single time. It's just wonderful. Well, our sieges are going well. Even though one of these has siege equipment and the other one doesn't. Our siege is going well. And we're going to take over this big chunk of Crimea. And then that big chunk of Crimea will weaken Crimea. And then I should be able to forcefully vassalize the rest of Crimea. And then that'll be fun. Oh, what the fuck? So now, with all these hooks I have that are fucking useless, they have a use. Now that I have stewardship, I can use weak hook to just demand payment, including from children. Isn't that wonderful? Who's this? Some wandering bitch? Use a hook? Yeah, dude, give me your money. Okay, I usually don't use hooks, so demand payment's pretty nice. They don't even seem to, like, hate me for it. If I can't modify the vassal contract, then this is what I'll do. This is what I'll do. This seems pretty nice. A countess... demand payment. Yeah, dude, this is a nice way to make money off this stuff that I just wasn't using at all until now. It's a good way to make some money, alright, yeah. Oh, I have a strong hook on this man. Why do I have such a strong hook? A prisoner in my own body. You gain the trait infirm. Oh, man. Weak of body? Yeah, he's about to die. Yep. My leader's about to die. Well, then I really need to demand all these payments. ASAP, because I won't have hooks when I'm dead. So everybody give me your money, and maybe my son will get it. Maybe I'll die before another son is born, and then I just lose the Empire of Carpathia already. My health didn't really go down too much due to the penalties that I'm countering. However, my stats are still fucking garbage. Well, since we are about to die, let's just ask the Head of Faith for gold. That's a lot of fucking money. We're not going to get to use this fucking piety, as is. And I need to give up a... Oh, God. I need to give up a holding at this point, it seems. What even are my holdings, county-wise? I'm gonna have to give up something that's, like, somewhere else. 16 titles. I'll have to give up a county in Moesia, Because I don't think I have any others anywhere else. I think I already gave this up, yeah. Oh, Master of the Horse position has been vacated. That's not good. I want a Master of the Horse. Alright, this guy is pretty good at the job, looks like. Go ahead and appoint this man. And now let's see what we can give away. One of my grandsons can take on a county. The county of Atos, one of my Moesian holdings, seems pretty good. I'll go ahead and grant that to not the heir grandson, but a grandson that's actually, like, on someone else's side. He'll become my vassal, get another vassal. I have plenty of vassal slots. Let's go ahead and grant that title. He became my vassal. Yay! And I can negotiate an alliance with him. Yay! I can also change his contract because I have a hook. Or I can't. What? Why tell me I can if I can't? Oh, he's already considering a proposal. Alright, I got the alliance. I can modify the contract, get high money, weak hook. Thank you, family member. And I've won one of the sieges that are part of this conquest. We will move further into Crimea and take these bitches over. Since we're not going to need piety, I can go ahead and convert some more faith somewhere else. A lot of it has been converting even without my interference, however. But since we're about to die anyway, I could still go help. Let's go help with some of this. I am curious to see how inheritance will handle all this fucking money we're sitting on. Is it just going to vanish? Is it going to be included in the succession? How's that going to work? I have died! My son's taken over. Oh god. Alright, he's 67, he died. You know, I kind of imagined he would die around this time. Played from 1918 to 1974. I played him for 55 years, yeah, because he was a... Oh, yeah, I remember. Yep, but he did a lot in his fucking time, man. He did a whole lot. Dynasty head has changed. Oh my god. And now we have his son in charge, who's already 37. I became the new dynasty head. Alright, well that's good at least. Do you have stuff? Do you have all the stuff equipped by default? Yeah, it appears that you do. And why am I getting notification for literally everything? This is a little bit unnecessary. Oh, I just saw I have the highest court grandeur in the world. What the fuck? Manual does not endorse you. Alright, well, let's start swaying that bitch. I have to take a look at my lifestyle. I don't have one. But he has a preference for learning. And he's already put a lot of points in there, I guess. I can go into learning enough to get to the whole of body, which will give him a health bonus, which will help him survive later. He's pretty fucking close as is. I'll go ahead and do that. I'll just select this long enough pretty much to get him that health bonus. I think that'd be pretty nice for him. Now we have the complicated succession, where one of my sons will inherit the Empire of Carpathia as well as kingdoms within it, 2 kingdoms within it. And this other guy will inherit a kingdom of Byzantaria. Oh, the original one that was Bulgaria that I changed the name of, and Moesia, and all these counties of mine, unfortunately. I will inherit the Byzantine Empire, Serbia Kingdom, Duchy of Thrace, and all the counties in that region. So basically the core territory. The only stuff I'll lose actually from my nation would be all the Carpathian stuff and the kingdoms within it, which is not that bad. That's pretty much what I was expecting. Hopefully I don't die anytime soon, but I'm not going to be able to prevent this in any fucking way at all. Now I can hold court because this is a new leader. I pretty much got all the money, which is nice. Now I have more money than prestige, which is funny. We can go ahead and hear petitioners. This might be the time to form a bunch of titles for no reason. Let's hear the first petitioner. I guess this dude's being raided or something. I can pay money and get prestige is the most important thing here. Cultural acceptance changes, but it doesn't really matter. I need prestige as this new leader. It's pretty important. I need a whole bunch of things as this new leader. Faith, prestige, all kinds of shit. There's a monster in the wilderness. I can pay for hunters to get rid of it. That gives me more prestige. That's good. The threat of the... Oh, yeah. Their threat weighs on my mind, too, buddy. Let's fortify my lands. Fortify your lands, huh? My guy is brave, my new guy. Oh, man. I miss having the old character already. If I pay the 300 to fortify this guy's lands for a little bit, I can get a weak hook on him. So I'm going to do that. Because now I can go modify his contract and get more money out of him just like regularly. And that can help with, you know, over time. So let's modify that contract. My business is done here. Very good, very nice. We are losing so much money now that we've like lost a bunch of our stats and stuff. But now my wife is... This is chicken. Oh, I need to assign all sorts of dudes here. Oh boy, okay. I will assign this duke over here as my marshal. He has the best martial skill for the job. This duke can be the chancellor. This duchess, is she even really good at this? No, she's not. So I'm gonna make this count my steward, because that's pretty important to have someone with a good skill there. And then the spy master, once again, dukes without really the skill to do it, but I'll go ahead and do that. I actually don't really rely on the spy master too much, since we have kind of off the ability to kill each other. You don't have the maximum number of knights employed. I'm sure that will fix itself, right? Yeah, we have like more than enough, so that will fix itself. I have prisoners that can be ransomed. Let's go ahead and do some ransoming. Children lack guardians. Your daughter, your son, your son. I will go ahead and teach my sons myself. My daughter, on the other hand, can learn from, sure, why not, my brother-in-law. I can negotiate 2 alliances. One with the Count of Athos, and one with Baron blah blah of someone else. One of my vassals, pretty much. Disabled building in Bryces. Why? Why is it disabled? Avoid penalty being... Oh, okay, because we went over the domain limit a little bit. We're still at 7, actually, which is pretty nice. And now, if I feel like spending a fuck ton of money, I can certainly get a fuck ton of prestige, no problem. By making duchies and kingdoms and blah blah. And now, like, the moment I unpause, I'm getting pop-ups galore. Oh my fucking god, I literally just paused for like 10 minutes. I have to pause again because shit keeps popping up all over the place. Holy crap. Ah, gaggles, giggling maiden. Oh, they're being lewd again. The maidens are being lewd again. The only thing I can do, because I'm zealous without getting some suffering, is purify them with fire. All the copies of scandalous text burned. Yeah, let's do that. That'll give me some piety and shit like that. I already have 3 sons, so I'm going to go ahead and say having more sons is probably not something I care about. I do have the ability to embrace celibacy, which I'm pretty good with. It'll give me some more piety every month, and I won't have any more kids, which is good, because having 3 sons is already problematic. Imagine if I had more.
You're right, Russ.
Yeah, I just, well, first a leader died, and then I had, you know, deal with a bunch of stuff, and then I unpaused, and then immediately I had 20 bajillion fucking pop-ups.
Yeah, we noticed.
I think I'll take the trait celibate. I can abandon it later, too. But, yeah, no, I'm good with that. I'll gladly be a celibate. That's fine. That's good. I can also invite some knights, which costs prestige, but, you know, chances to recruit some new knights would be pretty nice. I know if I start crafting more titles, that will just kind of create more things for my children to inherit and split amongst themselves, which can be good. It can be bad. Depends how you look at it. Technically speaking, if I have less titles because I'm like assigning kingdoms to some of my vassals because I'm an empire and then thus I just don't need the kingdoms that are outside my territory, then I just don't have to worry about fucking any of this. I can also spend prestige to destroy an empire title. Huh. Because I'm already an empire, I don't need multiple empire titles. That's kind of like optional. I actually really like this discovery. If I just get a little more prestige and I spend it on destroying this title, then I never have to worry about losing anything. It would take away the whole point of having made it, but the whole reason I made it was so that if I died, I would keep everything, and it's kind of served its purpose. I'd rather keep the empire of the Byzantines and just destroy the other empires. That way I don't lose my empires. They won't like me for this, but yeah, let's do that. Now to do that, I might have to make a couple duchies to get the prestige, or just like wait till I get the prestige. It's not really a big deal right now. I can get an alliance with this man. Toxic. I have my alliance with Toxic back. Okay. This is pretty nice. We finish this battle. We can move on to another battle somewhere. Apparently this is a barony. I don't see any buildings. I think it's all the way over there. No? Maybe? I'm very confused. Yeah, no, there's no holdings out here. The only holding is down here. Actually, no, I won this war already. Okay. Well, that's a good way to get some prestige right now. Let's go ahead and enforce my demands. So be it. Okay, good. I now have too many holdings. What a surprise. I have someone else I can ransom. Gladly. I can go ahead and grant these titles to this, nephew that I have. Not a smartest decision, maybe, but I'm quite content with doing this. Let's go ahead and grant this child a domain. That sounds like a smart decision, and now he's my vassal. The management, the bigger you get, is a little bit weird at times, I must say. We can disband all now that the war is done. We have no notable penalty from offensive war, but that might be because it was not me who was in the offensive war. I can also usurp the High Chiefdom of Alania. Alania? Okay, that's all this. If I usurp it, what does that mean? Spend 250, get it, and then gain 300 prestige. Okay. Usurp an already created thing? Gladly. Let's go ahead and spend that money, usurp, get the prestige. Now that I have that, I can grant that duchy as well. Well, I have to wait first, but I can end up granting that duchy to this kid. I can go ahead right now and destroy the Empire of Carpathia title, so I will go ahead and do that. It might not be the best for prestige, but now it won't really matter like anything else, because without that in existence, I mean, that'll be good. Oh, technically speaking, I just realized with my succession laws, what I just did doesn't necessarily even matter, because with Confederate partition, it will actually, like, make titles. So I might have just wasted, like, 1,200 fucking prestige, because I didn't realize that they would just create any empire available. That might be the case of what's happening here. That might just happen. Which is unfortunate if it does. Hopefully this guy lives 22 years, because if he does, then I'll be able to actually change to another partition level. So if we can finish that research in 22 years without dying, then I did not waste 1,200 prestige. If I do die before we finish that research, then I did waste 1,200 prestige. So we won't really know for like 22 years. This guy will be 59 by then. The current dude lived till like 67. The previous dude, what did he live till? It was actually you. Lived till 73, although his dad died at like 43. And then the dude before you was, I think, this guy. I'm pretty sure. Maybe, no, maybe not. 48. Doesn't seem very likely. But my characters have generally been living pretty long. So I think it's safe to say that I might be able, especially with the health bonuses I'm trying to give to this guy. There's a decent chance he lives that long. And then if he does, then I can change the partition level. We can stop me from having wasted 1,200 prestige. And we can also stop the Empire from ever falling apart again. Oh, interesting. There's an event that if you unify, basically, all these Orthodox holy sites, you can mend the Great Schism and basically get rid of the Catholic Church and make everybody only Orthodox. I'd have to get every single one of our holy sites if I wanted to do that. Including Rome, Jerusalem, Antioch, and Alexandria. It makes Orthodox the only legitimate branch of Christianity. Every other Christian faith, basically, they'll stop seeing each other as astray, and they'll start seeing each other as hostile, meaning Christians, you'd be able to declare holy wars on all the other Christians. Oh, you can also make the Roman Empire. There's actually a Roman Empire title if you completely control specific places on the map. It's all over the place. There's Italy, there's all the stuff over here, there's some stuff in Greece, and etc. Probably some stuff over near where Carthage is. Just the Mediterranean in general. You can get a huge buff if 10 members of your dynasty are at least kings and independent. We've made Orthodox the second most followed faith in the world, surpassing any Muslim faith.
Hey.
The only faith with more followers is the Catholics. The most popular Muslim one has 301 counties. We have 342. Catholics have 508. Narfi, do you want an alliance? Because I can get us an alliance. You can get a daughter of mine.
Yeah, fine with me.
Oh, apparently, they're related. Which is quite funny considering I've hardly married anyone into your country at all.
Yeah, only one.
I can get an alliance, it's just that they're related. They're probably like cousins or something.
Then I'm less likely to inherit develop bad traits.
Oh, okay, well, if you want some good old clan relations, here's a woman I'm gonna send that you'll see after the game gets on pause.
He has a woman.
Here's a woman. And by a woman, I mean a 6-year-old little girl. Already, I try to marry anybody with, like, any of you. It's all like, they are related, and there is a chance of their children being inbred. Holy fucking shit. Oh my god, wait, what? Generations of inbreeding can result in the beneficial, pure-blooded trait.
Yeah, I know.
What the fuck?
Wait, what happened? So it is a good thing to do?
It's good if you commit to it. If you keep inbreeding constantly, you can get pure-blooded and get rid of, like, all birth defects. You become immune to birth defects, and you get a health boost and fertility. So it's a good thing if you commit to just constant inbreeding.
You see, Toxic, it was a good thing that your son was fucking your mom, of his mom.
Yeah, yeah.
It was a good thing that your son was fucking your mom.
No, the son was fucking his mom. No, the son fucked his mom, which is my wife. And, like, I'm the father, that's the mother, and he fucked his mom, which is my wife. And, like, oh man, it's so weird. I think she was pregnant too, right? How old is, yeah, 8 years old? Oh man. My daughter needed help me, so, like, an inbred child.
I guess we should just accept the fact that we are going to be the new Habsburgs.
Literally, yeah. All because of me.
How is Scandinavia progress going, Mr. Sweden?
Slowly. I'm at war right now with somebody.
And in massive
fighting
debt.
in the mountains, and that's... What?
And I see you're completely out of money.
Are you back, Nerf?
Yes.
Yeah, we've all been here just chatting.
Oh, okay.
But I thought it was a quick war, but I'm fighting in the mountains, and it's pretty rough, actually.
Oh my god, for your money.
And now I can give the kid his Duchy of Alania. Here you go. Courtier giving birth to a son. Okay, that's interesting. Oh, look at our 2 little future inbred kids.
Yeah.
So, Travis.
Yo.
Did you see my proposal? Did I send it?
I did not get any proposal.
Oh, maybe I didn't send it. I'll send it again. Here you go.
Alright.
Also, we pretty much discovered we're all just going to end up basically being the Habsburgs. Cause
yeah, I'm already getting a warning for inbred.
Yeah, all of us get inbred warnings to make alliances and such. But that's fine, because if you inbreed enough, you can get pure-blooded, and then you can root out all bad traits. So we can make our own Habsburg thing going on. I found a 4-year-old from the Kingdom of Bavaria I could use to get an alliance. Let's go ahead and do that. That's a weird one. But that'll bring some more fresh blood into the bloodline. That's something. I just attended a feast and lost some stress. I can do another feast, and that can help me get the relations with my vassals under control, as well as losing the rest of my stress. I can also ransom someone. Oh wait, no, you don't have enough money. I'm not taking it. Welcome, friends. One thing I want to get out of the learning lifestyle actually is this right here. Cultural fascination progress plus 35%. The sooner I get that, the better, because that'll actually speed up the pace at which we are going for hereditary rule, which I'm realizing I should have gone for before I went for royal prerogative. This is what I need to do. I misunderstood prerogative as giving me the ability to change my succession type. It's like you can, it's like a 2-step thing though. I could have already changed partition type if I had this. So any way I can do to speed this up and then elong my own life is good, because it will allow me to change to like high partition, so it's not going to be as bad. It's a dangerous faction. Which one's dangerous? Oh, not anymore. There was a dangerous one, but not anymore. Also, I did invite knights, and we have some very good knights. Wow, that was a very expensive knight. I think it's scaling with my money though. But we have some very good knights we can go ahead and recruit here. I'm gonna recruit just like all of them, just so we have them chilling around. There's all 3 of them, and we have very high military leaders now, which is good. I have more than enough money for the time being. Not that I really want to waste it, but I can no longer declare war for forced vassalization though, because I don't have that Diplo tree at the moment. And I think my current goal of getting the partition so that my empires don't leave me because I can just destroy them is probably the next most important thing I do. Even if I lose all the kingdoms, even if I lose like all the duchies and all the counties, at the very least, so long as I maintain the empire, that is what is most important, because that's how I maintain control. Maybe in a weakened state, but that is how I maintain control. Where did I get all this fucking prestige from? I'm not sure, but what I do know is that if I switch back to administrative court now that this is so high, if I get it back to 10, we'll get 10% more gold from all the vassals. And since we're past 7, we can get development growth and realm capital, which is very important. The building time cost, blah, blah, doesn't matter as much. We'll be losing some military perks, and I don't know how this will work. We'll have like one more men-at-arms regiment than we can actually maintain. Sister gave birth to a son. Okay, that's fine. But, yeah. If I can do that, this will actually help a lot. I was talking about changing back to this once I got to the tippy top, and this could definitely help. What the fuck? Inspecting the barracks, and infirmary brought in. He's losing too much blood. Where's the physician? Diana's nowhere to be found. What the fuck is happening? My vassal at my side. He rolls up his sleeves and looks at me. Hand me the tourniquet. Becomes my friend. I get experience. A strong hook on David. My learning is high enough that he won't die. This will stress me out if I lose, but I won't lose, so... Okay, let's change the court type first to administrative court. And now who the fuck is David? He's just some wandering guy. Alright, fine, I'll take part in this. Became my friend, experience, David joins my court, I get strong hook on David. I don't really know what that'll do. I can get a new dynasty legacy. I'm not 100% sure what's best to go down at this point, but I would like to go down blood since we're just going to be inbreeding like crazy. Getting new good traits and not getting bad traits would be pretty nice. So let's start going down blood. There's a Greek Orthodox populist faction. Alicia does not share their culture or faith. Yeah, I don't share the Greek culture. I'm trying to, like, convince these fuckers to not do this, but they'll send an ultimatum in 18 months. Their discontent is going up. Their threshold is 110%. It's a little bit terrifying. They want independence from me, so that would definitely lead to, like, a battle. And it's pretty much a bunch of Byzantine dukes and shit that's gonna start this. Which will be very unfortunate if it starts. I might potentially have a, rebellion.
Uh-oh.
Dun 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 dun.
What kind of rebellion?
A populist rebellion.
Bruh, my dude finally died at like 75 or some shit. And my heir is 50 years old, so he's gonna be dying soon as well.
Yep. Yeah, sometimes I just want to skip down to, like, my grandkids for heirs instead of my kids.
Yeah, I like that. That's why in CK2 I like the elective.
You just gotta kill yourself. Get very stressful.
Betrothed can marry. My player Aaron's son with... This is the... Who is this? Oh, I think I just picked her because of her stats, to be honest. But, sure, yeah. Marry it up, boy. There you go. Holy matrimony, that's right. Good job. Pump out some kids. Preferably just one son, but I'll take what you give me.